Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, whatever you're watching the Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. And happy Monday to you, whatever you are watching me from. In this video, I'm going to be driving your attention to Ghana Black Stars once again. We're going to look at Ghana opponents on the African Cup of Nations. At the same time, I'll be sharing with you players that should be invited to Black Stars, but all the time these players are not getting chance to Black Stars. And when you look at their performance in their club side, comparing the players that are always available for Black Stars, that is where you're gonna feel so bad as a Ghanaian, that why our football people are doing this to us. Why they are doing this to us. If that is we are being honest, La Comoros will not beat Ghana back to back. When I say back to back, what do that mean? Comoros beat Ghana in the African Cup of Nations, not even up to 2 years. They beat Ghana again. Why? Simply because we are not being honest to ourselves, which is so painful, so emotional as a Ghanaian. So let me take your attention very quick to Ghana opponent in the African Cup of Nations that coming up. Ghana, our opponent is Cape Verde, Egypt, and Mozambique. Okay, so let's go to Cape Verde first. Cape Verde, here is their coach. The coach is a local coach. Okay, the coach from Cape Verde. The coach from Cape Verde, the coach have 53 years. Okay, 53 years old. He was born 1970, and he's played 34 matches so far for Cape Verde as a coach. Okay, he won 15, drawing 8, and losses is 11. Okay, get me clear. Losses 11, drawing 8, and 15 win. You can see it in your screen very clear. Okay, now they are player to watch, and anybody that are fan of Spanish La Liga is this player here, because when you're going to play and this player going to start the game is a dangerous player that doesn't, when he's coming to tackle you, it doesn't, like if you have been watching Spanish La Liga and watching Rayo Vallecano, his name is Bebe play for Rayo Vallecano. If you watch the match against Real Madrid, you see what he was doing in the midfield. If you watch this week the match against Barcelona, you saw what he was doing. Barcelona, Bebe, that's their dangerous player. They have a lot of players. Let's move on. Let's move to our second opponent. Our second opponent is Egypt. Okay, Egypt, their coach is Portuguese. So far, the coach, 53 years old as well, was born 16th April 1970 as well, and Portuguese. And with the Egypt national team, as a coach, 13 matches, he won 11 games, drawing 1, loss is only 1 so far. He lost only 1 so far. Okay, we all know their player to watch, Mohamed Salah. Okay, now let's go to Mozambique. Mozambique, our group opponent. Mozambique, their coach is a local coach. Okay, their coach is a local coach, a former player of Mozambique. He's the one coach for I do not know how many games he lost and won. Nothing here. But I do not know much about their players, who is their dangerous player. So I'm going to be honest to you. Their only dangerous player I know is a left back who played for Atletico Madrid, but as he's injured, so he's not playing now. So now, let's also check Ghana, our coach. Okay, Ghana, our coach is Ireland, from Ireland. That is Chris Hughton. Chris Hughton is 64 years old, was born 11 December 1958. He played 9 games so far with Ghana, and he won 4 games, drawing 2, losses 3. So now check up the players that Ghana we have, that these players are not getting called up. when you talk about this, someone will stand somewhere thinking that, oh, maybe these players, they have given money for these people to come here. It is so painful for someone to think about those things. See, I always say the problem of Black Stars is not just about only shooting. The problem is not just about only shooting. See, let me take you player by player, and I will go for players that play for Black Stars now. When you check Kamal Soa, we all know that Kamal Soa, very talented player. He just went loan for this team not long, but 9 games, 2 goals. Okay, 9 games, 2 goals. Very fantastic player. Jordan Ayew should be playing Black Stars by now, but not starting the game. Jordan Ayew, Andre Ayew, and a lot of players, they should be coming second half, because sometimes even Mohamed Cruz, sometimes they are holding the ball for a long time. So these players like this, when you win the first half, maybe you are winning the game first half, second half, you can bring those players for them to delay the game, because they are always wasting time. Now, Kamal Soa. Now let's move. You have Michael Bedu, which we all spoke about. Michael Bedu. I will come to players that in Black Stars in this season, past 1 year now, they have never kicked a ball, but they are always in Black Stars. Why this have to happen? Why this have to happen? Michael Bedu, 28 games this season, which you can see everything on the screen. 28 games this season, 5 goals, 6 assists this season. The Swedish League have finished. Okay, Swedish League, they finished. They nearly won the Swedish League. The Swedish League was the same point. The first and second, it was the same point, but guess it goes different. And he did very well this season. Now let's move to our third player. Our third player here is Emmanuel Adu. This one is defender. It's not Emmanuel Adu we used to have that play for Black Star for some time. Now I think he's playing for Portuguese League, not that striker. This Emmanuel Adu is playing the same club with Michael Bedu. This season, 22 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Doing very well. But yet, this player do not invite for Black Stars. And I will come to players that have been in Black Stars, and this season so far, they have never kicked a ball. Some of them are even been Black Stars, getting to 2 years now. They have never kicked a ball. And why this have to happen? Now, look at Abdul Aziz Yakubu. Abdul Aziz Yakubu, we spoke about this player who played for the the Chinese Super League. Check most of the African countries. They have a lot of Chinese Super League players where they are doing well, scoring goals for their national team. So why do you have a set of players like this season, 23 games, scoring 15 goals? 15 goals, but yet set of player, not an old player, a player of 25 years of age. But you are having player like a Jordan Ayew, you are having player like Andre Ayew, you are having player like Emmanuel Adu, you are having player like Kasim Adams. I will come into those players, but yet these players are getting called up. Now this player, Abdul Aziz Yakubu, 23 games, 15 goals, 1 assist, but yet not invited. Let's move on. Ayew, we all know Ayew, even to the under 20s, under 17, the kind of ball this guy is playing. Now he's in America, MLS. Ayew gets have 26 years. And if you're a fan of MLS and you're watching the MLS with Colombo Cruz, or yes, Ayew this season so far played 31 games, scoring 3 goals, 4 assists. But we have a lot of players in the Black Stars. They are not playing, but they are always calling. Okay, let's move on. This guy was dropped. Elisa Owusu was dropped. Elisa Owusu that played 15 games this season, scoring 1 goal, giving 2 assists, was dropped and bringing Emmanuel Adu with Andre Ayew that do not have a club. I myself, I cannot pretend. I was okay about Andre Ayew because of his leadership, but I was not expecting Andre Ayew to play. And if you watch my videos, I was expecting Andre Ayew leadership at the bench, dressing room, but not to start a game. Now, Bernard Tekpete here doing very well in the Bulgarian league. As right now, I'm recording this video right now, Ghana time 2:30. I'm recording this video. Bernard Tekpete is playing right now, in action right now in the Bulgaria Super League with Ludogorets. They are playing 1-1 as I'm recording this video right now, and he's playing. Bernard Tekpete so far, 14 matches so far, 6 goals so far, 1 assist, but yet these players are not invited. Now, let's go and check. Someone will come here and say, oh, if we are talking about players, Ghana, we do not have players. When we say this, you find players, Ghana do not. You want to tell me Ghana do not have players? Look at players like Kasim Adams. More than 1 year, Kasim Adams do not kick a ball more than 1 year. He moved to the German Bundesliga with Hoffenheim. Never, even their match day squad, he's not always included. Their match day squad, the players that will sit at the bench, substitution, he's not always included. He's always out. They always put him out. But Stefan Ambroso's been in the Black Stars for some time now. Why you have to drop that player, play, I think, about some games for his club? Why you have to drop that player that always been in Black Stars? A player that even actually did well when we play against US. He was played for different position. The second half he was now come back to a normal position for the center back. So why you have to drop that player that been in Black Stars for some time now, playing with Black Stars? That's Stefan Ambroso playing his club side. Then you bring in Kasim Adams that do not play football more than a year now. What is going on in the Black Stars? Now, let's go to Emmanuel Adu. Emmanuel Adu this season so far do not kick a ball. I do not even remember the last time Emmanuel Adu kicked a ball for his club side. But that player is always calling. When you have the players that are messing out here, they are midfielders. Manuel Botin, Mark Bedu, a lot of players that are just messing here. But Emmanuel Adu always invite to the Black Stars when you have players that are playing day out, day in, committed to their clubs, and they are willing to play for the motherland. They are willing to kill themselves to make sure that they also make impact. But these players are not invited simply because they don't have link to that person or to this person. Why are we doing ourselves like this? Now, let's move on. We've been fact and honest here for you to know that no one should come out and tell us that Ghana do not have a players. Now, Magida Sumero was included, and Magida Sumero gets retained from injury. No one is saying that Magida Sumero is not a good player, but the guy gets retained from injury, is not fully fit, was included. Not that we do not have players. Even Ghana, I think Mediama or this our local club that playing for CAF Champions League, that is 1 or 2 defenders there. That is 1 or 2 midfielders. When I watched the local league last time, I see the way they are playing. We can get a player there, but not yet. Even a lot of players that I guess put here. Magida Smero was half fit, went to Ghana. Now, Andre Ayew was clubless. Start a game when you have a player like Osman Bukari, even went to his club, score a goal, playing against Manchester City, scoring a goal. But that player do not put a Agassi sitting down in the bench. What is going on? Mohamed Kudus, you say Mohamed Kudus are injured, he cannot play first half. So what is the difference between the first half and the second half? What is the difference between the first half and the second half? If a player cannot play a first half, How can a player can play a second half? Ghanaian football fans, if you don't wake up and speak and you sit down and you say, oh, one day, this football will take you away. I'm telling you, because what is going on in the Black Stars, it is not normal. It is not normal. Now, Idrisu Baba, before I make my squad I was saying that Idrisu Baba is not Idrisu Baba we know when he was in Mallorca. I've been in Spain here. I have been monitoring every player that play Spain here. I know a lot of Ghanaian players that even play for second division, third division, but their performance are not up yet. So I cannot just come here and put them here talking about them. Even some of those players are players that I know them one-on-one. But I cannot just come here to talk about it simply because I want to talk about players when I know very clearly that their commitment, their level of Black Stars is not there yet. A lot of players playing for Spanish, second division, third division. If you are not here, you will not know these players. I know most of players that from they playing for Real Oviedo, Tenerife, and Numancia, and Huesca, and all of this. Why I'm not talking about these players? Because they are not up to that yet. Baba Idrisu, if he was doing very well, Mallorca will not take him to loan for Emeria. But they realize that his performance is not up there like the way he used to be. Even when he went to Emeria, it's not certain games, but that player still called for Black Stars. And when it came to Black Stars, only Comoros, and I see that he was giving a little bit passes, good a little bit. But with Madagascar, he messed up. But yet, that player is always invited. And you will be here. If we don't talk, these players will still invite to African Cup of Nations. And they will go there and disgrace you and I. And some use our taxpayers' money, pay these players. See, a lot of players right here, even Jonathan Sua, was not starting the game. Now they know that time is not there. Chris shooting. Why sometime when these Black Stars things are not going well, why can't you make changes very quick? Why do you want to wait up to 80th minute? Now you are putting pressure for a player to come and when that player comes and doesn't make an impact, people are going to say this player doesn't make an impact. Meanwhile, you are not giving that player a chance to play. Is this African Cup of Nations, which is we should see totally different squad. I'm expecting the squad that play against Madagascar and Comoros, half of these players should not call to Black Stars. A lot of players there, which I guess put them here for you know those players. So when people coming out and say, oh, Ghana don't have a player, and if we have Messi somewhere, we should go and call him. We have a lot of players. Now, you do not need to even spend money that you want to travel in the country to monitor players. You can monitor players on social media. You can monitor players. You can be in your bedroom to monitor players that are doing well. Which we have a lot of players here. We are not inviting them. What is the problem? And the Comoros, when we're talking about football, Comoros beating Ghana back to back. What kind of disgrace is that? When you look at why I'm saying that the problem is not just about only Chris shooting. When you look at the players' commitment in the faith, you can see clearly that it is a planned thing that maybe they don't like the coach and they just want to play some kind of ball. So everybody will fed up with Chris shooting. Then they will say, then this man should go. Because when you look at the Black Stars commitment in the faith and comparing Tam Antonanan used to play in Black Stars in 2008, Junior Gogo, Laye Kingston, Sivina Pierre Makalesi and Sulu Muntari, you can see their faces. That these people, even Mubarak Wakaso, if this kind of football, why can't you go and bring Mubarak Wakaso? Mubarak Wakaso, if things are not good, you will see the way the guy want to kill himself for Black Stars. But look at our current players in the field. They are playing football like nothing concerns them. I don't think that even these players, they are sleeping on time because of social media. Some of them, when they are about to change, go to training, you will see them, everybody with their phone, 24/7. Argentina won the World Cup simply because the coach told them that no social media for anybody. That is why they won the World Cup. Thank you for watching Awini Unity platform.